Hi, Dan on the street here for UnionNJThenandNow.com along with
Laura, hello.
And we're right now on Galloping Hill Road. We're heading back from Roselle Park, and it is pretty damn cold outside. It was like 1 degree this morning. We got a real field temperature of minus 20. So we have to run over to Roselle Park, so we bring you for a little ride back home. After we got to run through Union Center. But it's such a beautiful day out here, so it'll be a nice drive. And with all the good feedback we've been getting from people around the country who come visit our site who miss Union, we like doing this. It's a lot of fun. We're coming up to Lincoln Avenue. I think we're still in Roselle Park, actually. Oh, I heard a joke. The guy goes to the doctor. He says, Doctor, I'm having these terrible silent emissions. All night long I have these terrible silent emissions. The doctor says, first thing we're going to do is have your hearing checked. Ba-dum-bum.
That wasn't so good.
It's not as good as the pirate joke.
No, I like the pirate joke.
Pirate walks into a bar. He's got a peg leg. He's got a parrot on his shoulder. He's got a pirate hat. He's got a eye patch. He's got a pirate's wheel on his on the front of his pants. And the bartender looks at him and goes, "Hey, you got a steering wheel in front of your pants." The pirate goes, "Arr, I know. It's driving me nuts." Da-da-da. We gotta get that little machine where you press the button and it does the.
Yeah.
I love that joke, by the way. Here we are, we're coming up on Lehigh Avenue. Past under the trains. The trains are still running on these lines back here. These are the trains that go to New York. We've got a beautiful train station in Union now. And Keene College is growing like crazy. They're building all kinds of stuff over there. And I got to thank the mayor. I want to thank Mayor Figueredo. I hope I'm saying it right. God, I hope I'm saying it right. I want to thank him for taking on the people trying to sell the Merck property and trying to give it to Keene for nothing. Because we need those tax dollars here in Union. I mean, the properties for the university it's a wonderful idea having a university in Union, but it doesn't seem like the university is really even a part of Union. They're on the edge of Union and closer to Elizabeth, and there doesn't really seem to be that much of an interaction as far as Union being a university town. We're right now passing the old Union Hospital, which is now the YMHA, and the Overlook Hospital Medical Center, which is an emergency room, which is a great thing. And we're coming up on 5 Points. 5 Points, Galloping Hill. We're going to pass the Galloping Hill. Galloping Hill hot dog, which they just redid.
Yeah, it looks like a diner now.
Yeah, they kind of redid it over as a diner. It was bought out by, I understand it was Greeks who bought it. And they still serve hot dogs. They have eating outside. You can still get the things you love. But I understand they're trying to turn it a little more into a diner on the inside. And it's good. You know, it's good for them to keep it alive. We've had so many places closed down here. Over to our left here used to be a Blockbuster. It's now a 99-cent store. We've got a lot of 99-cent stores, a lot of nail stores, nail
Salons.
Nail salons. We have Noodle Fan in Union now too. We have another sushi store in Union Center that opened up. And we're passing the King of Kings Church here on our left. St. Luke and All Saints Church. I actually stopped here one day and helped them. Somebody broke down from the church out front and helped them get their car started. Really nice people. I'm a Catholic, though. Kind of more spiritual than churchual, as you can say. But we do what we can to help others. There's Leah's Cafe, the old Leah's, which is now Cafe 401. Great place to get free Wi-Fi too. There's Chestnut Lawnmower and Repair, where I took the pull start from my my snowblower to, and they charged me $65 to repair a pull start, which I wasn't real happy about. So, no thank you. Passing Proud Papa's Pizza. Coming up with my favorite, Mario's, the Tutto Beni, the only place to go in Union for Italian food.
Yeah, and they were on Restaurant Stakeout.
That's right, Restaurant Stakeout. Now, the Boston Market here, we found to be kind of iffy. Sometimes it's good, sometimes they let things slip. The one on 22 is much better, unfortunately. You know, but these are franchise-owned companies, and what can you do? We're passing now Colonial Road, and coming up on... Oh, this is the car dealership, used car dealership. They had some issues out here. Somebody got busted for selling something they shouldn't have been in there. I think it's been resold. They got some beautiful cars in there. Union Vacuum on the corner. Right next to Psychic Gifts. If you need a psychic gift. Next to that, Addicted to Fitness. Then Remax. And we've got, is that Cleo's? Cleo's Hair Design. And I can't see it from here. There's a little bakery, Italian bakery. And our little post office. There's Chestnut Deli. And we're at Parkview Drive and Crawford Terrace. And there's Park Liquors. The Chestnut Chateau, another great place for food. Right for us. Polish Slavic Bank, they're a great place. Entrance to the Parkway. And here we'll be passing under the Parkway Bridge. And right on the other side of this bridge, to our right, is the, I believe it's a World War II memorial, or the Veterans Memorial that they put up. Beautiful memorial. I'll try to repost some of the pictures of the flags and everything that they have up there. Now the other night when I was out in the middle of the night, it was freezing. I found well, it was high winds too. This is our classic bridge with the slow sign painted on it that's falling apart. This bridge is about to be replaced. Passing Connecticut Farms, Rewan Avenue, Connecticut Farms School, and where there used to be the old rec department, it's gone now. They put up an office building. In front of us we have the Union Center memorial to Pearl Harbor, where the cannon is. And the cannon is pointing directly at Town Hall. Not a lot of people know that. I think that's pretty funny. Cioffi's Pizza, pretty good. Rite Aid, where the second Jan's was located. Not a lot of people realize that Jan's was originally located on Morris Avenue. And I had one of my first birthday parties that I can remember.
Oh, the sign's gone on that gold place.
Yeah,
the
finally.
coin place.
Finally, what was falling off. That was the Elusive Spondylux, where the sign was falling off, and they finally took it down. It's a safety issue. Good thing to see it gone. Passing Rosemont, and you'll see the Union Theater here to our left. The Union Theater, they have investors, is being totally refurbished. They've got beautiful tile or marble floors they put in. I'm going to see if I can speak to whoever took over in there and see if I can get inside and get some pictures. But we do have some exclusive pictures that I put up, and I'll try to repost those. There's another place to close the food party closed. To our right here is our Senator Lesniak's office. Raymond Lesniak, Joseph Klein, and Annette Crinano. Oh, look at this. It's like somebody broke down. And there's the bank across the street, which we do not appreciate taking down a big flag. And here we are coming through town. We have a lot of places in town that have closed down. We have a lot of places that have opened up. We've got Conquistador Pastry Shops. Their 80th anniversary. Great place. You know, one of these days what I'll do is I'll take my flip cameras and we'll put them in the corner so we can take the center picture and the corner pictures at the same time and make one shot out of all of it.
Yeah.
So people can see what we're driving past also. Now up here we're going to be passing, we got Bonchon, which just moved in, American Shave, great place. Lutz's Pork Store is still there, guys. And we also have the now Wells Fargo Bank here. And we have also the, no, it's just Gymnasium Karate. That is not the Taekwondo. Yum's Taekwondo. See, I found a banner in the center of town the other night that is from the Taekwondo Academy. I believe it's the one that's on Morris Avenue, though. And I've got it rolled up in the back of the car. We're going to drop that off one of these days, just to, you know, it's nice to do things like that. We like to do that for our community. Now, I'm going to turn a little bit here to show you. Magic Fountain is still there. Wonderful Magic Fountain. Passing Boxhall Road. Passing Stop and Shop, where we're not stopping. Normally I drag everybody in there, but we filled up last night on leftover Valentine's Day. Oh, cakes, cupcakes. Even gave my mom a $3 Valentine's cake that was originally like $9.99, I believe. Investors Bank to the right. We got Old Lager here to the left on the VFW. We're passing Les Avenue, Mountain View Avenue, Lentz. Over here the White Shirt Realtors. And a new place, Hibachi 86 Fried Chicken, just opened up. Support our local businesses. J&A Mower, best place to go. We just passed also TLC Vet Clinic, Dr. Negro. Negrin, I'm so sorry, Dr. Negrin. She's great. You gotta stop in there and speak with her. J&A Mower, best place to go to get your stuff checked out for the winter. Snow blowers, great guys. Now we're also passing up here, and I want to point this out. There's a Rita's now to the right before the 7-Eleven. That Rita's used to be our Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I took down the Kentucky Fried Chicken signs when Kentucky Fried Chicken closed down. Glendale Pizza. Yeah, it was an April day, I'll never forget it. Up in the bucket truck, it was the beginning of April, and we had something like 6 inches of heavy snow, and then it got warm. It was such a beautiful day. To our left, we're passing the Cuts, a new place just opened in M&H Deli and Caterers, our favorite. Subway shop just closed down here to our left. We have nail place, boutique, computer training, RU Training, www.rutraining.com. Nice, they're new. Asia Garden, Beauty Supply Place, Pizza Hut, love Pizza Hut. And there's our Florist and Produce Center, Green Grove, they've been there forever, it's a union icon. U.S. Gas coming soon. Dunkin' Donuts here on the corner. I think there used to be a burger place there, I'm not sure. I can't remember. My family's been here in Union since 1955. And I was born in 63, so I've been here, you know, through the 70s when, actually our street in Optimus Park is here on our right. To our left is the cemetery. In fact, you know what? The back gate of the cemetery should be open. Let's take you for a little ride through Hollywood Park. This is something you usually don't get to see. My family moved in here back in 55. My grandmother bought a house in what was then the Galini housing development, where they got to name all the streets. We live on Ridgeway Street, named after Commander Ridgeway. Here we are entering the cemetery. see they've done a lot of building over here. They have some of these mausoleums they built. I remember walking through here as a child. It's really beautiful in the spring. And this is one of the places where there is a cross that you can see from Google Earth. And right next we have Route 78 is also to our to the right of the cemetery here. I'm just going to drive through. And there's the offices. It really is a beautiful place. See a lot of deer out here too. I mean, we used to. Well, I was actually driving past one day, and I had a deer run out in front of the car and actually run right into the side of my car. With a nice little dent in it, which wasn't that one. But also, a lot of people may remember the trains that used to run through here through Union. Union has a heavy metals history going way back. We used to have metal dissolving plants. We had a lot of industrial. You can see, I'm going to stop right here for a second. The houses that you see here up on the side here were actually cut off from the other side. That's Route 78. Now my family moved in here before 78 went through, so we actually got to watch them dig that out, which was incredible. And at the end of my street, Ridgeway, one house past mine was Galini Farms, what was left of Galini Farms.
Pansies as far as the eye could see.
It was a pansy field and it was beautiful. I'll never forget, as a little kid, I must have been 4 or 5 years old, my great-grandmother and I walking to where the little boysenberry trees were along Burnett Avenue, and the pansy fields, they just seemed to go on and on and on. It was just beautiful. I'm going to come around this way so I can give you a little run through here. Oh, today is February 20th, by the way.
Yep.
We're a few days past Valentine's Day. I'm going to make the right here. Show you. There's a lot of really nice little monuments back here. But also, what I was talking about before, behind my home used to be J.L. Hammett's warehouse, J.L. Hammett School Supplies. The trains that supplied J.L. Hammett and also all the heavy metal industry and went all the way through and across to Route 78 used to be directly in front of us. Where you see the wall going straight down, I'll turn this way a little bit, you can see there used to be train tracks there. And I actually walked along the wall down to the other end one day, and the train tracks are still there. It's pretty incredible. They're overgrown, but a lot of the train tracks are still there. And here we are heading out of the cemetery onto, this is Halsey Street. And we're going to be passing one of Union's parks. There's one of our little parks here. Now this section is one of the ones that I have some videos up of the damage after Hurricane Sandy. All these telephone poles were taken down, destroyed. And this was one of the sections that was last to get power back because they had to start at the end and kind of work their way back to here. Come around, I'll show you. Make a left onto Edward Terrace, and there's that house there, the house right in front of us. That was my grandfather, Danny Tefarge. That was his parents' house where they lived. But right here, this used to be, well, actually it never was a park. You can see private property, no trespassing. This is where a lot of the water builds up and then runs down across. You can see the roof of the warehouse on the other side. That is now FedEx, and then there's another warehouse to the left. Problem is, there's no curb here, and the water from up here runs down into this park. There's a berm there that channels the water down to the right, and then that water then runs down along the wall where FedEx is. Now FedEx, that area, always, the water would continue down the hill. We have a lot of streams and a lot of got a lot of little springs around here. And there's a lot that naturally runs downhill. And as you can see, as we come here to Ridgeway from the top of Halsey, this whole area was put in after the original area where I lived. Now I'm just going to turn up here and turn around because I want to show you. This wall back here is Route 78. This is the top of Ridgeway Street. So I got to watch them take the trucks through and basically empty out the whole area, because they dug out Route 78. That was not a natural depression there. And you can see Ridgeway Street slows downhill. Now the water that comes off the Nada Park up there used to run along the wall of what was J.L. Hammett's, but is now FedEx. There used to be a berm there 50 years ago, 60 years ago. Now that berm has over time washed out. I'm passing my house here, but I want to show you because we now live in a gated community.
Yep.
That water would continue along FedEx, J.L. Hammett's, and continue down this hill here, and you can see to the left, and there's our gated community. That little park area, which was part of the runoff downhill of the water. The water would continue down. We also have Monster Remotes that moved in over here down Ridgeway. And a little further down, if you need any work done on your car, we have Newark Safety Service. Highly recommended. This is Copper Hill Drive we're going down onto. And this was also put in later. Originally there was Pershing, Fern Terrace, and Ridgeway Street were the three streets that were put in as part of the Galini farms. Now, if you look here, that is the original farmhouse for Galini and the original barn that they used for their equipment. They had flower stands out here. They sold a lot of beautiful stuff. Now, just to show you, this is Burnett Avenue. There's the entrance to 78. I'll take you for a quick little ride through here. This is our trailer park on Shell Lover Road. And there's a lot of beautiful little trailers back here. Just want to take you a quick ride through. And this area really was very lucky because during Sandy, there's some huge old growth trees up here. And a lot of these trees were very lucky in that during Sandy, they did not come down. There was only one car that we saw back here. I have a video up and we'll walk through after Sandy hit of the damage in the park here. It really is a beautiful little trailer park. Yeah, I hope this thing lasts forever because we would hate to lose it. I believe I can make yes, I can turn here.
Tight turn.
It's a little tight. But, coming up through here, stop sign, okay? There's a lot of really nice and nice homes. Now, this one trailer I just wanted to show. First of all, there's some really beautiful trailers up here. I mean, there's a double wide back there in the back. That's really nice. There is one back here, though, that is my favorite. thought I'd show it to you because it is beautiful. And this was the only one that was damaged by Sandy, where the car that was there was crushed. Now, that is a beautiful, beautiful trailer. If I was to buy anything to live here in Union, low income, that's where I would want to be. And if it was for sale, I'd buy it in a minute. Now, one of the nice things when you put up a development is you get to name all the streets yourself. So a lot of these streets were, as a guy like me, motorcycles. You get to name all your streets. So Fern Terrace, Pershing, all the World War II references, they all were put there on purpose. You know, this is a very patriotic area. We had a lot of people over here who sacrificed during World War II. And we thank them for their service. You know. Okay, this is Lee Street. I wonder if it's named after Lee Galini. But it's possible. And we're going to, again, turn out to Burnett. And there is the Galini farmhouse. And we're going to pass Pershing here. And ahead of us, you can see the Route 78 bridge. That actually used to go straight, but when they put the temporary road up and built the bridge, they built the bridge kind of to make a little S-turn there. Now we're turning onto Fern Terrace, which was part of the three streets, Fern, Ridgeway, and Pershing, down the street, thank you, that were the original development here. Now, right in front of us is the home that my grandmother purchased in 1955. She purchased the first home here on Ridgeway, and I'll show you, this is where Ridgeway ended. Ridgeway ended right here. There used to be just a piece across. They had like a fence built. And, hey, there's Sylvester, one of our local cats that beats up all the other cats. Well, from here up, all these houses weren't here. That was all pansy fields. 78 wasn't there. So that pansy field went all the way up to where the top of the hill is, where our Quick Check is now. Where the old bar was, that looked like an Entenmann's. I forgot the name of it is. But this was where Ridgeway ended. And as we back up, we're going to pull into my driveway. I want to thank you for coming along.
Yes,
It
thank
is
you.
February 20th. 2015, and hey, we love sharing with you, Union. And
Have a great day.
this is Dan on the Street,
No more.
reporting from Union, New Jersey. We love you, Union. Keep warm. Have a great day.